Katılımcıların hiçbirisi silah taşımayacak. Ve kazara karşı tarafın silahı elimize düşse bile, saldırganların silahı elimize düşse bile onlara karşı bunu kullanmayacağız. Gemi yöneticileri, gemi organizasyonunu yapanlar böyle bir ilke belirlemişlerdi ve bu ilkeyi herkese duyurmuşlardı.
The organizers of the flotilla, they have expressed, and they told us not to use any violence acts. Even though attackers, if attacks us, still we won't do anything. For example, if attackers, commanders' gun, we got it, so still we will not use it and just throw it away. Just make them unarmed, not to make happen anything. Because we are there just for humanitarian aids, to help those who are oppressed, those who are in need.
Daha sonra esir edildiğimizde gördüm ki bu kadar kalınlıkta plastik mermiler kullanıyorlardı. Demek bunlarla bizim arkadaşlarımızı vurmuşlar ve bu plastik mermilerin basınç etkisi çok fevkalade büyük. Normalde uluslararası yasalarda etkisiz hale getirmek için kullanıldığında yalnızca ekstremitelere, yani kollar ve bacaklara kullanılabilecek silahlar. Çünkü dokunduğu anda en kalın kemiği hemen kıran bir silah bu silahlar.
After I were captured by the attackers, I personally seen the bullets, plastic bullets, as that much. This kind of bullets actually cannot be used according to international law, except some part of the bodies which can be used, not all this part. And we have seen that they've been used. And this bullet, when it's used, it gives high pressure to body. It gives more than the normal bullets. So it's against the international law also.
Sayamayacağım kadar çok arkadaşımın uyluk kemiği, bacak kemiği, kol kemikleri böyle ortadan ikiye bölünmüş ve açık kemik uçları ortadaydı.
Countless of my friends, those who are in there, their bones and many significant parts of the body were broken.
Acıdır ki hiç beklemediğimiz halde 9 şehidimiz oldu, 50 tane yaralımız. Çünkü bunlar ölçü taşımayan insanlar, bu mermileri gövdeye kullandılar, başa kullandılar. Ve nereye kullanılmışsa orada içeride çok büyük bir basınç oluşturarak iç kanama oluşturdu, iç organları zedeledi ve şehitlerimiz hem bu silahlarla hem de direkt metal kurşunlarla şehit edildiler.
Unfortunate result came 9 dead and 50 injured in that position. I have seen that they have used both plastic bullets and real metal bullets, and they even shot it on their head, on their every kind of their bodies.
Ben bu kadar ağır tabloya rağmen hamdolsun yılgınlık içinde değilim. Biz saldırgan değildik, bir mantar tabancamız bile yoktu, oyuncak tabancamız bile yoktu ateşli silah namına. Onun için biz iyilik hareketi olduğumuzu tekrar ediyoruz ve yeniden bir sefer düzenlenirse inşallah yeniden hekim olarak, gönüllü olarak o sefere katılacağım. Thank you.
I have to express that we are only a humanitarian group and humanitarian organization. What has happened that they attacked us and they killed us, but whatever they did us, this will not giving up us doing this humanitarian aids again. We will, of course, if it's needed, we will organize another humanitarian for all humanity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Hassan. We shall now move on to Jenny Graham, and it's also 10 minutes. Thank you very much.
Good morning. As you heard earlier, in 2009, our esteemed host, Dr. Mahathir, his wife, and some of his colleagues from Perdana came to Cyprus for a meeting with the Free Gaza movement. The outcome of this meeting was the beginning of the Freedom Flotilla. The ultimate outcome for the Irish was the purchase of a cargo ship in Dundalk. The cargo ship, she was a 1,200-ton cargo ship, named at the time the MV Linda, renamed to the Rachel Corrie. The Rachel Corrie left Ireland to join the rest of the flotilla on the 14th of May. She landed in Malta on the 29th of May, which is where 6 Malaysians and 5 Irish passengers joined her. The reason we went to Malaysia, we went in quietly and out quietly on a Sunday afternoon because there had been a lot of pressure mounted on other countries, Crete, Cyprus, to stop the flotilla. So we went in quietly and left quietly from Malta. We were no more than 5 or 6 hours sailing when we got a phone call asking us to comment on what had happened on the Marmara and the other boats of the flotilla. As you can imagine, we were a small ship with only 19 people, including crew, on board. To hear the sporadic information we were getting, but to hear the information we were getting terrified us. We were regular people. We didn't want to be heroes or martyrs. We had a decision to make. It was a huge decision, a massive decision, but in the end it was a very, very easy decision. Nobody on board the Rachel Corrie at any stage wanted to turn back that boat. We now were doing what we were doing not just for Palestine and not just for Gaza. We were doing it for our brothers who had been murdered and massacred and injured on the Marmara, and for those that have been hurt and injured on all of the other boats. We sent out a press release stating what we were planning to do, that we were determined to still carry on to Gaza. We dropped our Malaysian and Irish flags to half-mast, and we continued to Gaza. The Rachel Corrie was always due to be the last boat to arrive in Gaza as part of the Freedom Flotilla, but we were always part of the Freedom Flotilla, and even at this stage, with the rest of the boats having been taken, we considered ourselves to be the last part of the Freedom Flotilla, and for this reason, we had to keep going. From then on, we had a lot of international media contact us. From about the Wednesday onwards, the Rachel Corrie had somehow become the conscience of the world. At no stage between the Monday right up until the Saturday morning had we any contact with Israel. There was a lot of false reports and propaganda sent out that we had negotiated deals with Israel, that we had turned back, that we were diverting course, that we were slowing down. All of this was untrue. It was all lies. At no stage did the Rachel Corrie divert course, turn back, have any plans to turn back, or do any deals with the Israeli authorities. They tried to negotiate deals. Derek, who you heard from earlier, was in contact with them via radio on Channel 16. The Israelis tried to negotiate deals with us, none of which we accepted. They asked us to voluntarily take our boat into Ashdod and offload our cargo there, and it would be taken by land into Gaza. This was not acceptable. Part of our mission, the main part of our mission, was to continue to try to break the siege on Gaza. It was not just about humanitarian aid. We did not at any stage accept any of these deals. So by 11:30 that morning, the Rachel Corrie was boarded. The Rachel Corrie, as I said, was a small cargo ship with 19 people on board. When they boarded our ship, at this stage we were surrounded by 2 warships, 2 patrol boats and 6 Zodiacs. 35 commandos in full riot gear came on board, armed 6 guns per person. They searched us, they searched our luggage, they kept